Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to nfthut.io. It is time to level up and game on. So today we're going to take a look at drakeball. We're going to come back to this in a quick minute. First, I got a couple of updates for you guys. At approximately 10:30 a.m. East Coast time, I'm going to put a link to this website. This is going to be Dragon Wars. It is on the Cardio chain. Go Shiny Hunter did a video about this. So I'm going to put a link to this page right here. It's going to be dropping in just about an hour. If you guys want to check it out, I would suggest watch this video. It's not that long. It's about 15 minutes. And then come and give this one a shot. Now, when it comes to Reward Hunter, as we spoke about previously on this channel, I just sold my tokens. As you can see, the price is dropping. I wanted to cover and at least get out with a little bit of profit because it seems like it's going to keep dropping. That's just from my experience. I think it's going to keep dropping. So if you guys are on here, you may want to get out at this point, which is why it's important to put the bell notification on. And because I'm going to take this fund and I'm going to bring it over to Step Heroes. Step Heroes is dropping today on PancakeSwap. The IDO went through. I believe they're currently in the IDO. So let's take a quick look at their Twitter. I don't believe I got cleared for the whitelist. Excuse me. So we're going to be doing the PancakeSwap. It seems like PancakeSwap is dropping at 4:30 UTC time, which is roughly about 2 hours from now. So in 1 hour, this one will start, and in 2 hours, Step Heroes will start. Look like they have their launch on Launch Zone and on Red Kite. But what I believe is happening is that they said Sunday, August 15, they have their IDO for the whitelist, which they're going to be purchasing on Launch Zone and on Red Kite. So maybe I believe it's going to be a little bit cheaper than what's going to be on PancakeSwap. They'll have a discount because they cannot claim until 15 UTC from the IDO that was whitelist on Launch Zone and the whitelist on Red Kite. They're claiming at 15 UTC. But on PancakeSwap, it drops at 14:30 UTC, which tells me they want to make sure the people who's picking up from here is not dumping on PancakeSwap as soon as it comes out. So maybe on they get a small discount if you got into the whitelist. So I'm looking at 14:30 UTC to grab mines from PancakeSwap. That does not mean that the price is not going to go from 10 cents to 30, 40, 50 cents or even 90 cents. A lot of time when these lists, actually we can even use this one here. Forget what you see back here, but it'll do something similar to this. We'll jump straight up and then it'll come down. So if you see it shoot straight up and it goes automatically from 30 cents, from 10 cents, which is the listing price, and it goes straight to 30, 40, 50 cents. Be careful. I can't give you guys financial advice. It's up to you how you guys want to do this. All right. So we got that out the way. So let's close for Step Heroes. We're going to close for the, which one is this? That's for the Reward Hunter. Okay, that's the Reward Hunter. I was like, yeah, all right. As you can see, it's still dropping. So I got out. I like to stay transparent with everybody. In this one, I will be purchasing. I'm taking my money from Reward Hunter, and I'm either gonna have it on here or it's gonna go on Step Heroes. Now let's take a look at okay, guys, this one here, I got some good news and I got some bad news. So let's get the bad news first. This is obviously a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z. I don't care what you say. It's a ripoff of Dragon Ball Z. Very clear. There's no way you don't see this happening. Here is my issue with this. This right here, all they did was put a face over Piccolo. there is a good chance, there is no way the owners or the people who owns the right does not gonna feel like they have an infringement on their intellectual property. They will come and they will ask these people to shut down if they are aware of this. This is clearly, this is very poorly, let me repeat again, very poorly done. If they did something similar that kind of looked like Piccolo, I would have been a much better with it. But just to slap a little thing right here, that's not even a poor job, that's a piss poor job. Which tells me they give no F at all about this game. And that's my main concern. Because they're supposed to, they have the arena, they're going to come out with the marketplace, they're coming out with room spirit and staking and farming and all of this crap. Which all it says is coming soon, the link doesn't even work. So that tells me you really don't give a damn about this project. You don't. Because if you did, you have at least made a little better effort to make something that kind of look like Piccolo, or this one over here. At least this one over here, this right here, they just slap a face on it. That's it. They just put a little thing on. It's a piss poor project that was put together. It's literally not even held by glue. It's probably like more like tape. Not even duct tape. Just stationary tape. I can't tell you guys how bad I feel like this project was put together. But it does have a lot of potential, which is why, after all of what I just said, you're going to wonder, why did I drop $420 on one character? The reason is being, first of all, let's take a quick look at their chart. I've heard about this a while back, maybe about 2-3 weeks back. Let's put it on the 1 hour because I like 1 hours. It is a healthy chart. You got to bump up, come down a little bit, bump up, come down a little bit, bump up, came down a little bit, sideways for a little while, bump up, down a little bit. As you guys can see, the chart is trending up. And when I got in, it was just about $20. It was a little bit under 20. I could see it bumping up to about maybe 35 or so in the next few days. The other thing I want you guys to pay close attention to, 1 million market supply. Do we know of any other token that has a 1 million market supply? Anything at all? Can you guys think of anything? Skills, 1 million market supply. And we all see what Skills is capable of doing. What did we shout up to? About almost 200, 150? Yep, just it touched 200 for a quick minute and then it came down. 1 million token market supply, and they're trying to copy Skills. 1 million token market supply. So does this tell me this can at least make it to 60, 70, 80, 90? Yes, I could see that happening. But keep an eye on the market supply. And let's see if we have that information. We'll have to come back to another video to do this, but I want to keep an eye on what is the market supply and what is the circulating rate. Do we have the circulating rate here that we can take a quick look real quick? Unfortunately, I don't see it right here right now, but we will have to come and take a look at that. Let's take a quick look here. Does it tell us? I'm sure that information is somewhere. I'm just not able to see total supply holders. That's how many address that there is. Transfers. I want to see what is the circulating rate. Contact address. Okay, we'll come back and take a look at that in another video. But for now, let's get on with this. Now, I pulled this. You're going to need technically 20 tokens. 20 tokens at the current price of 25 is going to run you roughly around 400 and what's that? 450. 10 tokens would be 200, 400, 20 times 5. Wow. That's roughly around, okay, it did go up. I want to make sure I'm on up and up with you guys. I'm going to do some quick math. Okay, it is roughly around 24, let's say $24 times 20. You're looking at $480, plus you're going to need one more token, because after you get this, when you get your tokens, you're going to buy your character. When you buy your character, it's going to cost you another token to actually open the capsule. So you actually need 21 tokens, not just 20. If you're going to come into this after you watch this video, get a total of 21 tokens, because 20 will get you the character, and you're going to need one more to open the capsule to actually get your character. So it's going to be 24.5 times 21, which is going to cost you roughly just about $515 to $520. Why did I spend that kind of money? Because when I did it a few days ago, the price was around $19, about 20, and I spent roughly about $420. That is because the potential that it has right now. When you get your character, because you will see some that I'm going to put a couple of links that has this this game on it, or other YouTubers talking about it. I'm already at level 2. That was just from a few fights. This is the experience. The most important thing you want to take a look at is the rarity. I got lucky and I got the rarity at 4. I don't know if it goes any higher than 4, but I know there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. There may be a 5. I'm not sure. I think 4 is the highest. I got Krillin, and I was like, oh crap, because I seen a couple of them that has like Goku, Vegeta, and they're in Saiyan form with the golden hair, and I'm like, oh man, I was hoping to get a rare character. No, what matters is the rarity. Because if I go and I want to fight right now, you see right here, it says I get, what's my 90%? My 90% win rate. I can get from 0.899 to 0.9999, basically from 0.9 to 1 token. If this says 1, I would have got, I believe 1 is from 0.5 to 0.6. And if it says, the rarity says 2, I would get 0.6 to just about 0.7. And rarity 3 would get me roughly around 0.8 to 0.9. Rarity 4 get me about 0.9 to about 1. So the higher rarity, that's what matters of how good your card is, whether it's a legendary, epic, or whatever. It's not what your character looks like. It's not like other games. The rarity seems to be the only thing that really matters. That's going to make a difference of how much you're going to get. So being that I have a rarity 4, I'm able to get 0.9 to about 1. Now this says 90% right here. I'm going to call BS. You're really still only going to get 1 out of every, I say 1 out of every 4, I win. And that's what other YouTubers are saying as well. There's a few ways to play this game. So we're going to do a couple of fights, and then we're going to talk about the strategy on how to capitalize on this. My first thing right here is either get my money back as soon as I can. Because like I said, it was a very piss poor job of being put it together. So I'm not sure how long this is going to hold up, or if I really have faith in this team after looking at something like this, if they're really going to go through and make the marketplace and the rune spirit and the staking and the farming and moving, so blah, 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 blah. Okay. It takes 3 stamina for 1 fight. So let's do a couple of fights and see how we do. So which means in 24 hours, you're going to get 24 stamina. If you have 24 stamina, you can do 8 fights because it costs 3 stamina per fight. So I wanted to wait until I get at least 12 so we can do a couple of battles. So currently right now we're sitting on 5.67. let's say I really made 4.67 because I had 0.89 or zero point 0.9 after I bought everything. So one of these tokens was already existing. So let's do a couple of fights and see what happens. Fight number one. I don't like to pay full gas fees, so let's go with 1900. 190. I'm going to copy that so I don't have to keep typing it in. And round one. Okay, we won. 899. We're going to calculate what we made. 899. Okay. Next fight. Make sure we're clicking on the 90. Let's see what we get this fight. I'm expecting to lose at least one. Okay, we got 9.3 plus 9.3. Next fight. .97. So far we made 2.80. We got one fight left. That's my alarm going off. I wanted to make sure I was up on time to do this before I slept the day away. And we also won this one with 0.97. So let's add that up. That is a total of 0.89, 0.93, 0.97, and another one for 0.97, which gives me a total of 3.76. 3.76 times current price of 22. Look like it's trying to drop a little bit. So let's say roughly around a price of, to be safe, let's say 21. Times 21. So we have 3.76 times. That gives me roughly around $78. So let's say $79 because it's 78.96. So we just made roughly around $80 right now. So if I do this every 12 hours, I could make about roughly around $120 a day. That's why I put my money in. Because right now I'm up to, in total, in less than 24 hours. I started doing this yesterday night. I've made 8.5 just about times $21, which is $178. So fairly about $140 a day. In 3 days, I would make roughly around $535. I got my money back that I put in this already. It would take me roughly about 2.5 to 3 days. And that aligns perfectly with what all the other YouTube channels that I've watched said the same thing. It takes 2 to 3 days to get your money back. I'm going to post a very important video for you guys. It's a gentleman that did a couple of ROI on this one here. He did it on I think give me a second, guys. He did the video on a few things. In fact, let's do this. Let's find it. Let's just find it. Let's go to the history, because I know it's in my history. I'm gonna post this up. Oh, this looks like a new game coming out. Maybe I'll check this out in a minute. Well, here it is. This one here.
Profitable, as you can see from the ones I just did.
Pause it. I'm gonna put a link to this video right here for you guys. So he did one on Cryptoblades, CryptoZoon, Polkamonsters, BlockCreatures, and Cryptoball Drake, which is this one right here. The ROI on Cryptoball Drake is 3 days. Blockchain Creatures is 45 plus days to get your money back. Polkamonsters is 10 days. CryptoZoon will take you 25 days. Cryptoblades right now, yeah. Okay, you're actually losing money. I'm going to do a whole video about it, which I'm still playing it, and I'm going to tell you guys why I'm willing to lose some of the profits that I'm making. If I make roughly around $60 on 21 accounts, I'm actually spending roughly around $68, $67. So I'm losing $5 to $7 per day, but there's a reason why I'm willing to lose that money. But right now, Crypto Drakeball is roughly around 3 days to get an ROI back on this account. So the first thing I want to do is I have two choices. Play for 3 days, get my money back. Or I could play for 3 days, get a second character. Because once I get a second character, I don't think I'll have to be extremely lucky to get another rarity 4. I'm going to say even if I get a rarity 1, it's going to give me half of what this NFT is giving me here for the human Drake. Here's what you need to think about. If it takes you 3 days to get another character, let's say you get a rarity 1, it's not going to take you another 3 days to make your money back. Because now you got 2 characters. It should only take you about 2 days or maybe a day and a half. Once you have 2 of them, I can speed up the amount that I'm getting. At that point, even if it takes me 2 to 3 days to get my money back, every 2 to 3 days, I could get another character. By the time you get 3 characters, it's not going to take you 3 days. It literally will take you maybe 1 day, at most a day and a half, to have enough to buy a 4th character. Now, when you have 4 characters, it's not going to take you 3 days to get another one. You literally could get another one the next day. Because the more you have, the quicker you're speeding up on how much you make. So right now, if I'm making roughly, let's say on average, 140, let's keep the number simple, 150 per day. It'll take me 3 days to get 450. But if I have another character, it will probably only take me 2 days or 2.5 days to get to about 450. If I have 3 characters, it'll probably definitely take me no more than 2 days. If I have 5 characters, I can make that money in 1 day. With 5 characters, you can make 500 in 1 day. And at that point, that's it. Within a week and a half of doing this, I'm probably just going, once I have 5 characters, I'm done. I'm just collecting. I don't need 20, 30, 40, 50 characters. Yes, that would be nice. But I think once I get to 5, I'm going to start collecting my funds and getting something out of it. Why? Because of this shit right here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. This was so poorly put together. If they had better graphics or they came up with some original characters, even if it's something that looks similar to Piccolo, but this is 100% Piccolo with a little, and they did some type of Photoshop and dropped this in front of it. It doesn't even look good. This is just a mask that they put over right here. If they had some original characters, I would say, hey, you know what? At least they took the time, look like they give a shit. This right here, I don't think they give no Fs. They give no F. This is look like a quick, just throw something up, grab some funds, and run out. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not looking for long-term profit on this. I just want to get my money back. So as to right now, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to stay in for the next 2 days and get my funds. The only good thing is if the price does continue to keep going up, even though it looks like it's trying to go down now, but if it keeps going up, I don't need to wait to get 21 tokens of the Drake balls to have my full refund back. So by the time I get to like 15, 16, 17, I probably can get my money back. Or I can stay in, like I said, get another 20 set of 21 balls, Drakes, because just saying ball sounds funny. I could get another set of 21 Drake tokens, get a second character, and then at that point, start to recoup what I put into it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys this does work. The money is there. Just be careful. I'm gonna be constantly vigilant on watching if there's a rug pull coming up. So as I said, I got out of reward hunter token because that money is about to either go into the Dragon Wars. That's gonna be on Kai, or I'm gonna put that money on Step Heroes. Within the next hour or two, those should be out and ready to come out. So I'm going to put this out for you guys as quick as I can. Within the next 15-20 minutes, this video should be up. I hope you guys got some good information out of this. I got out of bed a little earlier than I was expecting to because I wanted to get this out for you guys. Leave me a comment. Leave me a like. Put the bell notification. As you guys can see with this video, it is time sensitive for sometimes. And I'll catch you guys in another video later on this evening. I'm out. See ya.